Hi everyone, and welcome to PiggyBank. PiggyBank is a smart money management app. In demonstrating this program, I'll start by showing you what it looks like from the standpoint of a new user, and then show you what it looked like from a current user. So here we go. As we start the program as a new user, we can see this helpful intro screen pop up explaining the program's use. Then we come to the main screen, where we can view our current status, recommendations, goals, and overall progress. First, let's migrate to the ledger screen. This is where we input our daily revenues and expenses as they occur. Let's add a new expense. Let's say we spent $20 on some key lime pie, and this occurred today. Now, as we can see, the expense has been added to the ledger, and if any time we want to only view revenues, expenses, or all, we use these buttons. Now let's go back and migrate to the budget screen. As you can see, it's empty right now. Let's configure our revenue first. Let's say we want our monthly budget to be based off of a revenue of about $2,000 a month. Now this revenue can also be calculated based on last month's revenue if you uncheck this box, but for now we are leaving it set. Now let's configure our budget. Let's say we want to spend $500 on utilities, $250 on food, and $150 on transportation. And now, as we can also see, the graph has been drawn representing what our budget would look like each month. Now let's add a goal. Let's say I want to take a vacation, and this vacation is going to cost us $4,000, but it's going to occur roughly 1 year from now. So as we can see, our budget has been calculated to make sure we can save enough for that vacation in a year. Finally, we can migrate to the history screen, and this screen is empty right now. It's a line graph, but there's no data. So data will be drawn when there's data, and same goes for status detail. Not much going on right now. We are within budget, as you can see by the green, and this represents how much we've spent out of each category. Now, if at any time we press save and quit, our data will be saved, and all the settings will reload as proper when it reloads. Now, stay tuned for a viewing of the budget from a current user. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you what the program looks like from the standpoint of a current user. So as we can see on the main screen here, some recommendations have popped up. Now, if you want to know what these recommendations mean, you simply have to click on "What's this?" We'll describe. Now, let's go over to the status detail screen, which is now more in-depth and shows exactly where I've been in my budget. Shows how much I've spent into the budget from the unrestricted funds, how much I've spent over in each category. Then we migrate over the budget screen, which is now full, and it's based off of last month's revenue. If we click on any of these, we can see the details of how much they cost. And finally, if we go to the history screen, we can see that the graphs have been drawn appropriately to show how much has been spent and earned over the last year and over the last month. And the ledger screen is full of all this new data. Well, thank you. That's it.